Good morning on this lovely, glorious 33-degree predicted day, and the next update on the Grow and Show with the Difference koi. Using the GoPro today, so quality may improve. Trying to see what the date is, so it's the actual 19th of June. Really going to show you today is the two nets of the fish, and the right hand net, which has got 100 counted out last weekend on the last update. Go through those and split them in size for the big ones. There are some probably 3-inch ones in there which are starting to take the large crumb food, so just really split them out, as seems to be the right thing to do. Allow the smaller ones to grow at their own pace, while the bigger ones storm ahead. As you can see there, that's the glorious sun beating down. If we take a quick pan round, we can see clear skies and the forest of Dean there. Very nice outlook. And back to myself. So yes, let's with further ado, to coin some of the phrases, let's get into it and start putting them in the tank and showing how we're getting on. Our best. Okay, it took about 5 minutes to hoik them all out, so we have 100 in here. I think by my original count it was 14 kohaku, 25 that look promising for sankei. I apologise that the GoPro doesn't go in any closer, but I'll pick out some of the larger ones and come in closer. So yeah, they're looking really healthy. I have about another 40, so there's 100 in here. There's another 40 in the smaller selection net that I have going. Like I say, there's quite a few in here which are still, in comparison to some of the larger ones, smaller, and I'll transfer those into the smaller side. They can take the smaller food as they go forwards. So yeah, so far so good, against all odds, and the feedback I've seen from everyone else seem to be going in the right direction. Keep our fingers crossed that it continues like that. So yeah, let's find the little selection net. So anything that's probably difficult to say, yeah, we're probably talking there's about 1 or 2 in here that are probably getting close to 3 inches, and we'll start with the really large ones and we'll go from that point. So if we go with the first one here, so a kohaku, so if we bring that one up, I'm doing it on 2 different things here, so very difficult to see the colour. I wish I knew if you could zoom in on this, but you can certainly start to see the coloration coming through on that one. Again, I'll see if I can zoom in, just give me a second. Okay, so it looks like what I'll have to do is and do it this way by hand. So this is my largest potential kohaku. A bit of colour coming. It's not the brightest. They are inside. There's a small spider farm UV growing light, but obviously it's not putting out all of the beni that's coming through on these kohaku. But there certainly is there. I'm looking at different ways to do that. But looking good. I reckon that's probably a good 3 inches. Let's go back into the grow on one. Okay, so if we look around now, so what we got, let's pick out some more of the large ones. So there's another kohaku, so nice orange head, colouring coming. I can't see any sumi on it, so I'm pretty confident that's slightly smaller than the other one, but still very promising fish. Oh, very active fish. Let's try and get that one back out. There we go. So that was that back out. Let's put that back in. So that's 2. This one here also. Hopefully this is coming across on the video. So again, you can see the coloration on that one much better. Let's get a bit closer. So that's going to be a nice fish. Good body, good head. Let's take that one across. Back in. Okay, so look for the next large kohaku. So this one, oops, not you. Don't think that's one. Right, this one here. So again, orange there, got the white underneath. Stands a good chance, and again, nice quality fish. Gently take that one back across into its home. Hope I'm not making people feel seasick. Apologise for that if that comes across. So this one here. So this one here again, it's got some sumi coming. Sorry, Benny. I'll get it right one day. So again, nice quality fish. Take that one across. A little bit of a risk of doing that with the falling off the net, but we'll keep going because it seems to be working. Okay, so there's a few other smaller ones in there, which so this one here, there's a little bit of Benny coming through, not huge, but we'll give it a go. I forgot how many is in there now, so that I'm sure I can go back and count them on the video. What else have we got? It's probably the best of the kohaku for size as well. This one here is a bit smaller, but got some really good coloration coming on it. Again, hopefully that's coming across in the video so you can see that. So we'll take that one across. Right, so let's look at what I believe are sankies. So the largest one we have, looking at these, is probably this one here. So definitely the white white base colour, black on top, bit of Benny coming through, bit of Benny on the head. So that stands a good chance, and that's a feral fish. Careful, that's going back in. So this one here has got a very orange head. Interesting black colouring down at the back. Very active. The water is the same water from the tank, so it's the same temperature at the moment. So again, good quality fish. Move that one across. If we go back for another kohaku, this one here has got some good Benny coming through. Slightly smaller fish, but again should do very well. Let's put that one across. What else have we got? Some much smaller ones with the Benny coming, but not huge. I think there's going to be a few Shiro Becco, I think, with the black spots. Don't think there's any Shiro going to come out of this lot, but who knows as we go through. Let's pick out one or two more. So I can imagine this is there's one interesting one here. Where's it gone? Right, this one here. So interesting, it will have more black on it when it looks at it on its fins and on the front, but it's got a very distinctive sort of equivalent of a tancho, but in black on its head. Really interested to see what that one does over time. So here's I'm hoping that's Benny on the head, and some more Benny will come out in the body because it's a very robust fish. Good size, good quality. Again, we'll take that one across. Back in. We'll do a couple more and then I'll put them back in and just take some videos. And so this is probably going to be a large Becco, I think, looking at the underlying sumi. Again, I'm no expert, I'm learning with the rest of you. So yeah, we shall see what that one does. Yeah, most of the other sankies seem to be quite small at the moment. It's this one here. So again, Benny on the head. Certainly won't be a Becco by looking at the fact that black's going down the body, so it stands a good chance. So let's move that one across. What have we got next? And there's quite a few in there that are promising ones. This one's based on size I'm going for at the moment, so I would say I don't think there's any Benny on that. There's certainly a lot of Sumi, and the fact the Sumi is quite low and round and as opposed to spots, be interesting to see what that one does. Let's move that across. What else have we got? This is quite an interesting one. So we've got a bit of a head triangle going on there, a bit like a tancho. There's some underlying, there's certainly no Benny as far as I can see, but it has got the Sumi going round the body as opposed to spots, so who knows what's going to turn into. And there is some underlying slightly light grey on that as well, so that'll be an interesting one to see what happens. Off he goes. Let's do a couple more and then we'll put them back where they need to go. As you're watching the video, if you see anything you like and would like to see more of, then we'll see if we can do that in the future. Yeah, I think that's probably the largest, and to this one here, quite large. Certainly no Benny on it. Lots of Sumi, quite black, so it'll be interesting to see what that one does. Again, let's put that in across, back in. Very keen to get back in a larger area. This one here, interesting. So a little bit of Benny there on the head. I'm not sure if that's actual Benny or it's just the skull, as has been mentioned before, but fair size. Got some price. I may well cut out the backwards and forwards on the video just to make it a bit more pleasing for everyone, and I may do a complete separate voiceover, but we shall see. So this is a very interesting one. So I don't think that's Benny at the front. It's a bit more of a brown tinge, but again, very good body. Nice quality fish, but interesting to see how that one grows up. A couple more. Yeah, so that one's going to very clearly going to be a Sankey, so that'll be a good one. This one's quite large. Oops. Nice large one, very much black and white, so Sumi and white. So you'll be see what that comes up like. What else we got? Probably about it. That one's quite large, but no. Oops. Come on. Key not to be caught. For obvious reasons. So again, a bit like the other one, quite a brown sort of front end. Interesting to see what that does. Oh shit.